welcome back.
Good evening, So Early Nation. And welcome back to Chicago, Illinois for tonight's game between the Chicago Mission and your Pittsburgh Penguins Elite. Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to the Windy City for Game 2 of the weekend. It's a rematch of the game earlier today, and that one ended in a tie, so I think this should be worth all the points. I'm joined again in the Cine TV oven by none other than the Commodore George Pearsall. George, welcome back.
Good to be back, Jeremy. You're looking at, I would say, period 4 of a 6-period game between these two teams, right? All knotted up at 1 right now, so this game decides it all.
I love it. I love it. So that first game saw a lot of back and forth action.
Yep.
Chances at both ends. Bouncing pucks, I think, would have been the one thing I really took out of that. Like, we had Schweitzer at the net at the side of the post, bouncing puck. You know, we had D'Angelo Flume at the end of that game in the high slot, bouncing puck. We had the Mission with a number of chances. Cannoli down, right? Bouncing puck, bouncing over a stick, and then goaltending. Actually, goaltending on both parts.
Boy, what a great game for both goalies, huh?
Oh, phenomenal.
I would say, again, we don't know, but the unofficial Commodore shot clock, I'm putting it maybe 34-32 in favor of the Penguins, right? Something like that. Just at 60-plus shots and only 2 goals. Just a really solid performance, and I think both teams are expecting the same from their goaltenders in this game. I know our play-by-play announcer certainly is.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I know you're also tuned in live watching the 09s. 1-1 tie still?
Yeah, 1-1. The 09s are playing Shattuck in Pittsburgh, Friday Night Lights. So halfway through the game here, and that is also knotted at 1.
Maybe they'll go 6 periods.
Well, I don't know. Maybe.
Not with the cost of ice there.
That'd be an expensive game.
So the Penguins completing warm-ups here. And we're going to get a look as to whether or not we play 12-minute periods, 16-minute periods, 27-minute periods. I don't know what we're going to see.
Boy, Jeremy, if it were me, I would be asking for 15.
Me too.
You got a couple big games tomorrow. 15,
it will be
there
15.
we go. Okay.
So I'm going to restart this game for us here. I'm going to I had figured out how to reset it to 17.
Okay. Well, that's probably why they did it.
Yes, I think so.
Just to mess with you. Okay.
So here we go. All right, 15-minute periods this time. I like that a little better. And when I say we're back in the oven again, the Solaronics gas infrared heater, 1-800-223-5335.
Maybe take a picture of that and send it to the Penguins for UPMC.
You could rotisserie a chicken up here.
I'm going to wear shorts to the games tomorrow.
We aren't back here, so no need.
Okay. Oh, that's true.
All right.
Well, boys are fired up. You hear them at the bench, Jeremy. They're really getting into it.
I do, and we get the unveiling here, George, in net for the Penguins as we bring you your starting lineups brought to you by the training table at the Lemieux Center. In net number 1, the squish tender with a new Bucky. The Indian Native American themed black and gold headdress.
Oh, yeah.
Squishy along the bottom. And brave feathers in the back. Of course, he has his tribute to DMX, as most kids do, I believe, at this age.
Just a sharp-looking bucket there.
On defense, number 11, Lyndon Track, and 27, Cameron Pelly up front for the Penguins. We talked about this line a lot in the last game. 92 Bolus, 17 Brenneman, and 18 Jones. The Mission will force it into the Penguins' end. Pelly turning away with it. Leaves it for Track. Track up the outside. Bolus chopping it towards center, can't quite clear. We'll battle along the wall. Has Pelio control here. To the outside. Bolus up for Jones. Jones taps it. Can't quite get it the whole way to the Mission end, so the Penguins will look for some fresh legs. Pearsall and Flume with Schweitzer. The unit on now. As Pearsall plays takeaway in the Penguins end. Up the outside to Flume. Cross ice feed to Schweitzer. Schweitzer darting into the offensive zone. Leaves it up top. Good read by the Mission there. Baited him into it. And back they come, a one-on-one. Chappie will keep things to the outside. Oh, an inside toe dragging the squish tender there. Able to make the first stop of this one.
What a play there from the Mission forward. Just dangles into the inside and squish. His first action of the weekend. He had to be sharp on that one.
We've seen that move a couple times here from the Mission.
Yep, they like
Able
that.
to get around the defense and clean in on the goaltender for the Penguins. This time it's the squish tender keeping that one out, away, as Pearsall breaks things up at center ice. Golnack fresh on for the Penguins as a cross ice feed gathered by Anderson. He'll come down the outside, push one through the high slot area, past the stick of Caruso. He tries to rim it up the wall. The Mission take it away. A play in front defended by Chappie as a bouncing puck. Will be corralled by Caruso. Shot off of a forward. He'll pull it around this time, getting it up the wall and out to center. Here comes Carlson. Carlson, the second star last game, as he weaves through. Pulled back out, didn't quite have a scoring chance. He'll fire one in. It bounces off of a few bodies and is held on to.
What a game he, Golnack, and Halliday had last game. Boy, they were just, all three of them were buzzing. And Jeremy, I think that's what you're going to see more and more. These lines, they change up every few weeks, and they're getting more and more chemistry. Just a dangerous unit here, the Carlson, Golnack, Halliday unit is.
Puck into that slot area as the Penguins battle down low. We saw that earlier, too. The Mission very good in front of their own cage, and now they're going to counterattack off of it. To the outside for a shot, bounces off of a body and up and over the cage. Rose coming together with a Mission forward. It's tossed around to Halliday on the near side. A great breakout pass. Carlson and Golnack. We saw this combo earlier. Outside in, short side backhander that just doesn't get. He was probably about 2 inches from that top corner.
Very close. You're right. This is the tandem that scored the first goal this afternoon. They went back for it in this one.
Golnack back with the pressure. And pass is picked off by Carlson. He'll dump it in, and the Penguins through all the lines here as Bolus is back out, charging into the offensive end. You'll see the near side play here is tough for you to see. It's just as difficult for us. You probably have a better vantage point than we do.
Yeah, that's true.
So pardon us if we miss a play here on the near side. We do have that camera elevated for you guys to look down. We do not have quite the same elevation as Brenneman digs down low.
Oh,
in front for Bolus, his centering pass defended perfectly by the Mission defense.
Bolus was strong on that play. Had the puck cutting to the net, and nice play by the Mission defender. But Bolus looking sharp.
Squish will set the puck up behind the cage. A centering pass by the Mission comes all the way free. Here's Jones.
Here he goes.
Weaving through center. Two back checkers on the Penguin forward as he gains the offensive end and protects the puck as the Penguins are changing behind him. He's all by himself as a centering pass will come to Flume. Flume along the wall. He and Chappie as the puck's kept in by the Penguin defense. Chopping at it, Flume. He'll come away with it. Cutting towards the middle now, peeling back to the outside. Behind the net for Pearsall. Puck will bounce over his stick. He'll go after it. He'll wedge it just a bit further. In after it. Schweitzer looking quick. I told him earlier he looked like he was up. And D'Angelo Flume is shaking bacon magic making as the Penguins have jumped out to the lead.
Jeremy, great pass from Schweitzer there, but it wasn't actually the pass. To me, he won the race to the puck in the corner. That puck squirted in behind the net. He beat the defender on Mission to it. Comes out, uses his vision, and finds Flume for the sweet one-timer. 1-0 Pens.
What a play. And you know what? The hop. I actually said that to Ryan. He's a carpool buddy this weekend, the Schweitzer family. And Penguins back in here. Halliday drove in. He's got the puck on the outside. Has it knocked away. Caruso back to defend a 2-on-2. Now 3-on-2 developing. Shot coming in.
Whoa!
Squish goes splitsies with the glove to hold on to that one.
Boy, Squish went into the full split there, reached the leather all the way out, Jeremy. That was headed in.
I don't know. That was
Holy moly.
not quite the positioning that they work on at practice. So, as Bros controls in behind. I don't even remember what I was saying earlier. I had a point. I don't remember what the heck it was.
Did you?
I lost it. It's gone.
Okay.
It's gone. Oh. Anyway, it's Rose deep in his own end. Giving way to Foster. Backs Carlson. Up for Halliday. Across for Golnack. He flies in. Centering one. It comes off of a body right to the goaltender who kicks one out.
Boy, nice play by Halliday there, using his strength to win that puck battle.
Shoved to the ice was Golnack. Back come the Mission through center. Oh, I remember what I was going to say. Well, I'll get to it here in a second. As Wallace will force one in. Squish will put that puck all the way to the corner. I like that play by the Penguin goaltender there.
Yep. Just moving the puck out of harm's way.
A cross ice feed comes off the stick. Gathered in at the half wall. Shot will go up and over everybody's head. Golnack will be the first one to it. He looks up. He might have had that seam pass to Halliday. He goes off the boards as the Penguins try to get it deep and get a change. They do both as Brenneman jumps up to the forecheck. Counterattacked with a near side pass and drugged to the middle by McGuire. Pass to the outside and a shot down low will beat the Squish tender. I don't know how that one got through. He doesn't look thrilled.
Jeremy, what a play there by McGuire. He brings the puck through center ice with speed, and he jumps over the Penguins defender. He jumped to the inside. It was a jump cut, then dished it off. They say attack the middle of the ice, and that's what he did. He attacked the middle, dished it to the side, and it was number 7, Murphy, who skated down the left wing. I think he went 5-hole with that shot.
Squish was looking at his stick. I don't know if it went off the stick, if he thought he got the stick on it. If the termites have eaten a hole in his stick, I don't know.
Well, guess what? It's 1-1.
Track with it. Up for Jones. A deflected puck off right in front of the Mission bench. Up the outside come the Mission. Near side. Crisscrossing in. Mission back in. Squish will make that stop. It's always good to get that rubber back in front. Another puck comes in front. This one, does it ramp off of his shoulder? Couldn't tell if that was just sent over.
Here we go. Here comes Pelly.
Pelly darts in. Ramping one off of a stick of a Mission defender. Up into the netting.
I think so, yeah.
Apparently a Mission dad not happy with where we're sitting.
We're about,
go sit somewhere else.
We're about 4 feet to center ice, and apparently that's not acceptable. So
they'll live. Schweitzer taking the face off, spinning it towards the middle. His backhander off of iron.
Off the pipe.
Pearsall following on. Cross ice feed gathered by Flume. His shot. Oh, is that an iron or goaltender again?
I think it was head. I think it was the goalie's head.
Couple great scoring chances there for this group.
Boy, oh boy. Back and forth action here. By the way, if you're looking at the Penguins bench, you're seeing Coach Pelly, who's back after being on the bench with Landon earlier today. Penguins with their full complement of coaches now.
I actually don't think the 12s play. I think he may have been working. I talked to Landon. He said he didn't have a game.
Oh.
So it might have been, I think they have games tomorrow. Saturday and Sunday for the 13s. They are here, but I think he said about a lot of his teammates coming up tonight.
Oh, nice play by Flume there to keep the puck in.
He tries to force one into that high slot. He's on fire after the early goal so far. Balancing puck will be taken by the Mission and forced out the center up off the glass. It'll be Chappie right in front of you. Picking up the puck. Protecting. Chipped off the boards. Returned back to the Penguin zone by the Mission. Feed into the high slot there, right? That F3 position is rejected by the Penguins, and they're in 2-on-1. Back pressure on Pearsall as he sends it across. Digging in is Schweitzer.
Schweitzer just getting pushed around there. He doesn't care. He went right in and he played to the whistle. No penalty called. But physical play there from Schweitzer, going hard to the cage. And that's how they're going to play.
Looks like Grammy Stats, Aunt Stephanie, my beautiful wife, Aunt Jill.
Jill Flume?
Yes. As the mission down the near side. As the chat is on fire. Centering pass comes free.
Oh!
Blockered away. Cleared by the Penguins.
Jeremy, he got his blocker on that. Oh, what a play by Squish. That puck was going to the left side of the net. On his rear end, he lifted the blocker up. Wow.
And he got his glove back on. He was shaking it on. His glove had come off in the melee.
His glove came off?
It was hanging off a bit. But back come the Penguins, 2-on-1. Carlson and Halliday on side at the line. Carlson will wind and drive one just wide.
I think that was pass off pad. I think that's what he was looking for.
Pelly takes it away in his own end as the Mission come back on the counterattack. Puck swatted out of the air. Here's Bros to send it out to center. Penguins have been counterattacking some odd man rushes for the Penguins here. As they Mission this time drag one in, squished there with the mitt.
Right. And by the way, if you're watching at home and the rink looks a little bigger, it's because it is. This is an Olympic-sized surface, same length, but the width is, 20 feet? 20 feet wider? Is that what it is?
I don't know. It's definitely girthier.
There's a lot more girth in the rink here, I've noticed. So
more room outside of the dots.
Yeah.
It'll be advantageous for the speedy.
It generally, you'd think that plays to the favor of this Penguins team, but I'll tell you, this Mission team can really skate too.
Right. Track will gather it in. Up past Jones to center.
I used to hate playing on the Olympic sheet. Just a lot more skating. You get tired.
The angles are different as well. It's also very difficult for goaltenders, what I learned. It's just different shooting angles as it goes wider. So, nonetheless, it is the rink we are on. I don't know what's going on the other side. I really wasn't paying attention.
Looked like a practice.
As Jones gets the business a bit behind. He's down there with Brenneman on the forecheck. The counterattack by the Mission stymied.
Oh, I like that play by Track. It comes to him at the point. Doesn't try to throw it through traffic where it's going to get blocked.
Here's Jones carrying it from behind the net and firing it at the cage. It's blocked, and it'll clear the zone for Pelly. Pelly and Track connect at the Penguin line. Up for Jones. Jones firing it all the way across as the Penguins look for a fresh line. Up off of a body and wide to Squish. You say no icing here. Gathering it in Chapel.
Oh boy.
Feed up towards center is batted about and gathered in by Pearsall. Through comes Schweitzer to Flume to Pearsall. Cuts to the middle. His wrist shot. Good stick on puck block.
Hung onto that puck a little too long. Allowed the Mission player to get to it.
Here's Chap. El Chapo shoots it around Flumer.
El Chapo. Wow. Okay.
In comes Pearsall, across for Flume. Flume shot sailing wide. It'll work as a breakout here, and the Mission come to center. Rose able to gather the puck in, firing it up off of Pearsall. Penguins getting a change. Golnack pass.
That's
and
off.
Carlson will drag it in on an offside play.
So, Jeremy, we played one 17-minute game. 17-minute period game. A few hours later now, we're playing game 2 on an Olympic sheet. Yes. These boys are going to be cooked at the end of this one.
Yeah. And don't worry, we have 3 more to go. Here come the Mission in. A block shot by Bros. The Brodozer. First one to it in the corner as well. Fired all the way across as Golnack will run into a Mission defender. Followed on by Carlson. That was a great play by Golnack.
Yeah, it was.
Didn't get the puck, but disrupted everything enough by just continuing through to the body, not delivering a hit. And now the Penguins pressure forces a turnover. Fozzie's shot is gathered into the paraphernalia and held by the netminder.
Carlson going to the cage there, gets a stick on it. You know, the Penguins practice that Beaker battle drill. Shots from the point. These forwards are taught to crash in. You saw Carlson do that on that play.
It'll be Brenneman facing off. Tossed around by the Mission. They'll come through center. 5 Mission players to the line. 3 Penguins defending as Bros forces it to the outside. Good puck protection by the Mission.
Yeah, I like that play.
The Mission are in those neon green uniforms here. Penguins in their blacks. Black jerseys, pants, and socks with the iconic gold helmets as a shot from the point. In on Squish. He's got it, and he's got it gobbled up.
What is that neon green? Is that what we're calling it, or is there an actual color there?
I'm gonna go with neon green, little highlighter lime.
Yeah, I think your description of the green equivalent of Copuware.
Yes,
is very, very good. 2:35 to go here in the first period.
It'll be forced to the point. Bolus pressuring as the Mission will dump it around the boards. In the Penguins' end as they set things up. All the way to the point. Mission will keep it there. Twisting one. Down low, the Mission work. Out of the corner, centering pass. Bolus there.
Nice
Chris crossing with Jones. Excellent feed. And Jones might be gone. He's down the outside here. Winding, firing. He'll shoot short side and just miss the 4x6. Kept by Track and dumped into the corner. Bolus in after it. He and Jones. Jones twisting down low. Spinning with it and carrying it as he switches with Pelly. Jones across the blue line over to Track. Track winding, firing off of a body right to Pelly. He winds and shoots one. Just misses short side.
I love the way Bolus looks today. He's come out in this game, Jeremy, early going here with some extra vigor in his stride. He's been an impact really on each shift, and on that shift, the way he feathered that puck over to Jones on that breakout, sending him on the odd man chance. Just a great start to the game here for Tyler Bolus.
A 1-1 game here. I feel like the Penguins have had the better kind of scoring chances with those odd man rushes early on.
Yep.
Gonna have to solve this goaltender having another good game. It's a different goalie, but they've got a pair of them, and they're both playing well. Puck forced to the corner. Over Pearsall, kicking at it, and out comes to Flume. Flume and Track to Pearsall. Pearsall back to Flume. Flume in that high slot with a low shot that deflects off of Schweitzer. And I don't know karate, but I know crazy, and that was a crazy goal for Ryan Schweitzer.
Oh boy, and what a goal for that combo out there. It went from Track to Pearsall to Flume to Schweitzer, right? In quick succession, you had 4 or 5 guys touching that puck. And that's ultimately what you want to see here. And now the Penguins up 2-1 with 1:21 to go in the first.
A big goal for Ryan Schweitzer.
The mathematician, you know, the puck, he saw it coming towards his stick. He calculated the coefficient of friction on the ice, the angle of the stick, and popped it right up over the goalie's pad.
I will ask him what the coefficient of friction on that particular deflection might have been.
Oh, he'll know.
Oh, yes. To the nearest 3 decimal points.
Well,
We've got Papa Schweitzer rocking the camera duties for Cine TV.
Yeah, doing a great job here. Thank you, Rob. Rob's doing a great job. I think Janelle did a game last weekend, right? Or 2 weekends ago? Yeah.
We'll have to watch them back to back. They'll have to put them side by side and grade each other.
Right.
As the puck battled for its center, it'll be Pearsall. I was going to start this off by saying I can bet you this game won't end 2-1. Or I bet you this game won't end 1-1. As that last game could have been like 5-5, 4-4. Just great play up and down. We already have 2-1 here in the first. And some info from the booth. An Olympic rig, 200 by 98. 200 by 98. So 13 feet.
Yeah, 13.
13 feet difference.
And you could feel it. Boy.
Can you all feel that? Can you all feel that? Chappie down the boards, in front for Pearsall to redirect one.
Yeah, nice play by Chappie there. Throws it low to the net. Low. You know, people like to take the those high shots. They like to go for the glory, but pucks go in along the ice. A lot of good things happen. Rebounds occur. They go off skates when you throw that puck low.
Got to get a shout out to that guy right there, rocking the Dubuque Fighting Saint coat. Love that.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, it's a tough look. Obvious USHL fan. As they'll battle deep in the Mission zone, it'll be cleared up. The Mission, look at them trying to sneak one out as the period was expiring. They just sent that offside wing streaking to the Penguin zone, hoping they would win that faceoff. And you know who read that? Rowan Bros.
Well, of course he did.
Who I can also say, I believe, has an A in reading at wonderful St. Killian Parish School, the Fighting Celtics.
Okay.
Good student.
Yeah, no, the boys are looking good here. Nice period back and forth, and
I agree.
A real nice team here the Mission have. Not only are they a skilled team, but I think they also are a clean team, right? You see not a lot of dirty plays either way. Just a nice, clean game. That's what you want to see.
Yeah, the parents came over, offered beers earlier. I thought that was super nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they were giving us some suggestions of where we could imbibe later in the Mount Prospect area where we are, which is anywhere from 30 to 487 minutes from this rink, depending on Chicago traffic. Did
you say imbibe?
Imbibe.
I mean,
are you all right with it?
Unbelievable.
Lord Farquaad passes in front of the camera.
Yeah, he's looking good with that mustache too, isn't he?
He is. We will get some pictures of the mustachios for us in tomorrow's games. I'll load them up as the goalie's working. The cannoli and the squish tender getting together. Maybe talking about that one that got past squish. Cannoli giving him some tips. I love it.
Yeah. What a great tandem they are. Just good teammates, supportive for each other. And that's what you want, right, as a goalie. You want to make sure that that partner is kind of in the trenches with you.
If I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. Rylan is a phenomenal teammate and goalie partner for the squish tender. We could not possibly be happier. Looks like Mike Jones would like his child's butt to find a gear on our chat. I like it.
All right.
Where are you coming to us from here, Big Mike? You at the OTB? Is this up on 37, maybe 47 TVs down there? As we stream Cine TV Live, we'll switch sides here. It'll be the Carlson unit with Golnack and Halliday.
Oh.
The defense pair of Bros and Foster to start period number 2.
Here we go.
We are underway in the Windy City. It'll be Golnack with a shot. That ramps up off the goaltender and gobbled up into the chest area.
Boy, another shot there. You saw Golnack throwing that puck along the ice towards the net, and you got to start to think, is that part of Coach Verbeek's game plan? We've seen that, 4 or 5 times. Pucks being shot low to the ice, getting a tip on it, right? Getting a stick.
Yeah, we got the deflection goal by Schweitzer already. And we did see a lot of play and catch with the goalie in the last game, to be honest.
Yeah.
A ton of glove saves. Look at the back pressure. F3 Carlson picks it off. Golnack will streak in. He feeds one all the way through the high slot just in front of Carlson. Foster will switch with Carlson down the wall. Carlson keeps at the point. Doing his best Cale McCarr impersonation there, Jack Carlson. As a puck sent all the way across by the Mission, they'll try to counterattack with a bank off the boards by Bros, who, look at that footwork to go catch that left edge and just power through, win the race to the puck. And he's got a breakout started for the Penguinis. A cross-ice feed just off the defender's stick as Carlson tried to find Halliday. Halliday chopping back at it. Avoids a slashing call here. I'm going to mess it up, but Juan Hua, I believe, with the Let's Go Pens. Keep up the good work. We love that on the chat. Remember, if you're listening, click that subscribe button for us.
I would say Juan Hua is definitely one of our most loyal Cine TV watchers, subscribers. We appreciate the support.
As we have an offside play at the Penguin line.
Yeah, just good action here back and forth. You have to think, after a low-scoring affair this morning, maybe we're up for a more extensive output here this afternoon or this evening.
Looks that way early as the Mission managed to stay on side there. Near side guy looked like he might have been off, but no go, and the Penguins are counterattacking with a pass all the way up for Jones that's icing.
What are they? Is that what their call is, ice?
Mm-hmm.
Jerry, I'm going to call it right now. Tyler Bolus is going to get a goal here. Okay. That's a
like this shift or tonight?
Maybe this period, I would say. Yeah. Commodore prediction. Now the faceoff's here in the neutral zone, so I'm not sure what that call was.
Okay.
Right? An icing would have been brought back all the way.
Yeah. I don't know what the call was. Here's Pelly with it. Making a move around one. 4-on-2 developing for the Pens. Pelly in to the outside for Bolus. There's your Johnny on the spy almost came through right away. Tyler Bolus, like you said, with a little extra hop. As the Mission will counterattack. Up the outside, a potential 3-on-1 here. Comes all the way across in a beautiful play. The Squish got a glove to it, but couldn't get enough of it. Two guys wide open in front.
You have to go back and see that replay. I mean, that puck went right through the house to the guy in the back door. Not much Squish can do there as he lunged across and then went upstairs over the leg pad. Let's see here. Yep.
Chip past the Penguins defense, and it was a 3-on-1.
Nice play by Bolus. He's back on the back check. He attempts to break up that pass.
Penguins got caught at the offensive blue line. They got to be careful. Looks like the Mission may be pushing that offside wing up ice. That's when that puck got by. There was already a Mission player at center. And that's what created that opportunity with the two flying right towards the net. As the Penguins defense tried to force things to the outside. Ready to get that pass through. And back come the Penguins. A cross-ice feed for Schweitzer. Schweitzer pulls to the middle. He goes for the Bedard-esque shot as the Penguins bang around at the side of the cage.
Yeah, nice play from Schweitzer. Kind of jumping off the ice as well in this game.
Caruso. Oh, boy. He just toe-picked there behind the Penguins net. He's up and he seems to be okay.
I was worried about his shoulder or collarbone, but seems to be fine.
Check on the boards because those boards might be damaged. As Caruso flies into him. Here's Schweitzer across. He's angled to the outside. He'll dump it in. Penguins getting a change. And there's that wing up here. There it is again. A stretch pass to center.
Tontero.
This time picked off by Halliday.
Number 91, Tontero. You see him do that time and time again here.
So the Penguins are going to have to be cautious of that offside wing. As it comes free, Carlson and Halliday teaming up. Now Carlson.
This is how it starts, right?
Penguins go low to high. Here's Bros. Back for Carlson. Good give and go out of the corner. Deflects in front. Rebound sits there. Pushed in and it's on net. And knocked down as they crash in are two Penguins.
Jimmy, what did we see there? We saw a shot along the ice. A deflection in front, and the boys go to work. Great play there. And I think at this point you'd have to think it most certainly has to be part of the game plan, right?
Mm-hmm.
Penguins looking sharp. By the way, the 09 team losing 4-2 right now to Shattuck in the third. Out-of-town scoreboard.
Hanging in there.
It was 4-1. Now it's 4-2. So they're
picking up another one on the comeback trail.
I know one player who wants one.
Here's Brosey up top. Knocked down in front, Golnack. Here's Halliday with a drive. That stick on puck deflected. Carlson behind. Now Golnack tries to pull it in front. It'll be a Mission counterattack here.
Look at Golnack on the back check. Holy moly.
Carlson now with it in front. Off of Halliday. Right to Carlson. His shot just wide of the cage. Golnack chases it. As it'll pop free to center. Foster now surveys the scene. He'll drive the zone and dump it in. Penguins get fresh bodies, 5 fresh ones. One of those, Brenneman on the forecheck. Counterattacked up right in front of us here. As the Mission pull it into the Penguins slot.
Oh boy.
A drive from the point, sails wide. Back after it, the Mission will dump it in. Pelly behind his own net. He'll go softly off the boards right to Brenneman. Good touch, indirect pass there. Brenneman darting across, finding Bolus. Bolus with a heavy shot off the blocker. Brenneman back in to get it. His legs taken out as he turned. He's up and back on it. Pelly crashing down. Here come the Mission. Pelly back checking hard, making it a 2-on-2 instead of a 2-on-1. Pelly turning it back the other way now. He's playing all 200 by 98. As the Mission take it away, they storm back through.
Jeremy, that's what we should do. We should create a competing hockey company called 200 by 98.
Just for Olympic sheets.
Yeah.
As the Mission now working in the Penguins' end.
Many parents know there's an organization called 200 by 85.
Right here in Chicago.
Yeah, that's right.
As Pearsall on the forecheck now. Jones will cut the puck off and fire it back in deep. Mission defense to it. Off the boards. They start the breakout. Angled by Schweitzer. Pass right into the middle. Another potential 2-on-1. Great stick by Chappie.
Well, Chappie gets that stick all the way out. Here we go. 3-on-2. 4-on-2.
Odd man rushes all over as Pearsall leaves it up top. Flume rifles one. It's just wide. Schweitzer to it. His shot deflects up and lands on top of the net.
Up by the water bottle, huh?
Sent all the way down to that backside forward, and here they poke it free. Another potential odd man situation. Broken up by Schweitzer. Back come the Penguins. It's back and forth here. Schweitzer in. He's got Pearsall going to the net. He'll carry to the outside. Cabro's at the point. Nobody in front as he fires this one.
No traffic there. You got to get bodies to the net here.
Up the outside boards. Chopped that by Flume. Two players fall down. Pearsall tripped on the play. We play on. Here's Schweitzer. Onside play as he dumps it in behind the net.
Maybe a run on the ice over there, huh?
Couple players have kind of toe-picked and back up ice, and that's offsides. There it was again. They had a player the whole way at the Penguin zone this time. Penguins defense doing a good job of reading it, but they're also tapping those plays back to those players coming out with speed and catching the Penguins a little flat-footed at times.
Yeah.
A good strategy here by the Mission to counterattack on this Olympic ice.
Well, Jeremy, both goals that they've scored have been on that quick strike, that quick attack. So they're getting that puck into the neutral zone with speed at full flight and able to get bodies in behind the Penguins.
They have it deep in their own end under pressure from the Penguins. It might be their way to slow down the Penguins' vaunted forecheck as Golnack turns with it. Gets to his backhand, puts it off the pads. Halliday darting through. Back to the corner, Carlson. Up for Pelly. Pelly winds one. Deflected in front.
Along the ice.
Here's Carlson again. Back for Halliday. He pulls it around, tries a stop attempt. Golnack with a short side shot. Both of them stopped and the puck covered.
Boy, nice scoring chances there from the Carlson unit. You see all three getting in on the action there. And it all started with that low shot on net by Cameron Pelly. He walked in to the top of the circle and threw one on hard on the ice. And that's what started that kerfuffle.
Yes. Kerfuffleization halfway through the second here. Apparently Big Mike at home in his PJs.
Nice. By the way, anybody in the chat knows how to spell kerfuffle? That would be helpful. That's not one we know.
I think I've had a kerfluffle. Ooh, Pelly, again, a skate issue as a Mission player rings one off the iron.
And it was on the quick strike.
It was a 2-on-1 that developed there. Is Carlson now. Tossing it to the Mission end. No counterattack back through center.
You're seeing Foster and Pelly as the D pair right now.
Puck battled for it. Out come the Mission. Nice play by Foster to take that away. Carlson has it turned over at center and in come the Mission. Defended by Pelly. I wonder if maybe we did see Caruso go in heavy. Have we seen him since?
Oh.
Not sure. There is a player sitting on the defensive bench.
It looks like it is Caruso. Maybe they're just being careful with him here, right?
Track and Chappie will come out perhaps. 6:34 here to go in period 2. A 2-2 tie after a 1-1 tie.
I see his mom, Tracy Caruso, sitting a few feet to my left. She does not look overwhelmingly concerned. So hopefully it's nothing serious here.
Tossed in by the Mission. Track back to get it. Poking it up the wall. Following on Brenneman. Brenneman and Track now. Track Skating with speed, firing it across. It'll roll just by Bolus, but he gets it right off the boards and forces it all the way deep. That's one of those good hustle plays by Bolus, just to force it all the way into the Mission end.
It's coming here, Jeremy.
Here comes Bolus again. On an offside play as Brenneman got twisted up. He looked like a Annie Ann's there at the blue line.
Yeah, he almost went into the full split. Absolutely. So here we are.
Mike Jones is saying Kerfuffle.
Maybe that's just how he spells it. Is that really how it's spelled?
Maybe.
Okay.
I would have thrown an extra, maybe 2 or 3 L's in there.
Oh, yeah.
Puck comes way up high. We almost caught that one here in the oven. We get a whistle. I'm not sure what for because we can't see anything down here.
I'll tell you, if you're ever going to come to this rink, do not worry about packing a jacket.
No.
Okay? This is a comfortable rink in a T-shirt, right?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Here's Pearsall to the dot. Penguins battle outside of their own line. Pearsall comes away with it back to Chappie. Chappie across to Schweitzer. Schweitzer all the way across. Chopping at it. Flume, it'll bounce over his stick. Sent back up. A bouncing puck. Forced forward Pearsall. Looks across. He may have Schweitzer. Feeds it to him. Schweitzer shot stopped by the pad.
Oh, nice shot on net there by Schweitzer. Gets that puck. I think it just caught the top of the leg pad.
Pearsall, top of the zone, across the track. Puck will bounce off of his stick to the corner. He's right in to get it. In behind for Flume. Flume tosses it up the wall. Track. Down low for Flume. Flume. Up to the point. He'll try to go deep. It's picked off.
Yep.
It looks like the Mission baited him into that one. Here's Schweitzer to gather it at center. He's overtaken. And the Mission will force it into the Penguins' end deep. Track there to take it away up for Schweitzer. Schweitzer. All the way across. He was looking for Flume. It'll avoid everybody. And be icing, yes?
Yeah, I didn't hear a whistle, but
Nor did I.
all right. Maybe these noise-canceling headphones.
Yeah.
We didn't hear that call. 4:44 to go here in the second. Game 2 of the day here. Penguins Mission.
Tied at a pair apiece. Two's wild.
Both teams dropping a deuce so far, huh?
Carlson up the outside. To the point, Foster. Foster to Burrows. Burrows. Around a player in front. Rebound sits there. Penguins just couldn't force it any further. A counterattack by the Mission sent all the way down to the Penguins' end. Holds up a bit in front of that snow in front of the benches. It'll be sauced across to Golnack. Golnack all the way across. Off the boards, Carlson poking at it. He couldn't quite get control, but Golnack will follow on. Golnack twisting, turning. Uses the body to protect the puck. Coming away with it, Halliday. Halliday and Carlson in deep.
See Landon Pelly there behind the offensive zone net. He was looking for the call there. Little brother Landon.
The great Landini. As Golnack's on the forecheck. Forces a puck free. Golnack trying to get out of the zone as Bolus will have to retreat.
Boy, what a headsy play there by Bolus. Takes the puck back into the zone with possession, waits for the players to come on.
And
great play.
Perfect dump and chase there to Brenneman. Brenneman comes away with it in front, chopping at it, Bolus. It'll pop free. Jones in front, forehand shot that is elevated up. I think that caught Cage.
Oh, boy.
Jones with a 10-bell chance there. Pelly again with it. This time weaves around one. Breaks free. Right down Main Street. Winding, firing. It'll be stick on puck blocked. They get that stick.
Look at the guy behind.
The puck so well.
You see Murphy?
Yes.
Boy, anytime a Penguins defenseman goes in deep, they're sneaking that guy up. Something I'm sure the Penguins are looking at.
Squish will snag one and get a whistle here.
Just a nice casual save there from Squish. Did you see that?
There's nothing casual about
no.
two games, bud.
Stayed on his feet, looking composed. Nice glove save.
As it's forced to the point. Bolus tried to swipe it away. A shot down low, blocked in front. Off of Bolus's shin pad and kept in at the line. Play down low. The Squish tender keeps it out.
He used
his buttery crumpets.
Oh, he used his paddle. The puck was going in. The paddle knocked the puck away. Boy, oh boy.
They battle down low. Now up top for Jones to block one. Great job there. Can the Penguins counterattack here? Streaking through is Brenneman with speed.
Oh,
Danger
boy.
as he darts in. He's tripped up, and we get a whistle.
With a speedy Brenneman there, just burst through that seam. And now the Penguins are going to head to the power play. You're going to see Caruso and Chappie on the backside. Good to see Caruso back on the ice. And now the ref having some words for the Chicago Mission player there. Maybe there was some back talking about the penalty.
Perhaps. I love the fact that he put up with none of it.
Yeah.
2:15 to go. Second period, Penguins will have, is this our first power play? I think it is. I think it's the first penalty of the game.
A lot of ice out here, Jeremy, with
Like
the Olympic sheet.
Like you said, a good, clean game thus far. And that, obviously not a dirty play, it's just a trip. Here's Chappie. His shot sails wide. Caruso to it. Pulling up, back to the point for Chappie. Plays catch with Caruso. Now Chappie, one-time blast. Deflects off of the post. Oh my.
Wow. Caruso and Chappie playing catch there. And Chappie looks for the one-timer. You'd like to see the Penguins get that puck down low, work that play, look for the, that play in the back door. I think generally on the power play, Jeremy, you're looking to create a 2-on-1, right? That's kind of what you're looking for.
You have the extra men. You want to move them around enough. There's Caruso trying to set that Chappie one-timer again. Here's Pearsall. Pearsall in shot, gloved.
We'll see how these face-offs go here. You want to see the Penguins keep possession here off the draw. And we're going to see the Carlson unit come out. Again, face-offs so critical here. Trying to keep the puck in the zone, getting that immediate pressure.
Bros and Foster, the defense pair. Penguins will win it. Back to Bros. Quarterbacking this center point goes to Carlson on the half wall. Now to Bros. Bros, down low shot. Doesn't get through. Miracle counterattack. He was dangerous in that first game. He had their goal. Here he's around the Penguin defender. In on Squish, who gets a save. A big stop on a shorthanded chance. Back come the Penguins.
Well, Jeremy, it sure wasn't. Squish stayed high on that puck. He didn't drop down to his knees early. He stayed up. Made that play right around his chest.
Carlson weave through and gain the offensive zone. Trying to set things up. Delays outside. Pulls it around. To the corner. All the way to the point for Bros. The Penguins go low to high here. Back to Carlson. I like to see it work through those two here. Carlson and Bros here. As Carlson will sauce it to Bros at the high point. His shot right in on the goalie.
Just need to get that traffic to the net. You see that a few times now, not only on the power play, but even at even strength. Pucks going on net, but you're not seeing enough bodies attacking the crease.
So with 3 seconds left on the power play here, the Penguins will have an offensive zone faceoff, but they're going to obviously have to be cautious. Squish letting them know he's coming out. Brenneman has the puck in front. Jones, oh, there's Bolas. He just couldn't get a heavy one off. Kind of came off the heel of the stick there. Track crashing down the boards. As the Mission will clear to center, it'll be Brenneman with it all the way across. Bouncing puck, corralled nicely by Bolas around one. To the corner he goes. In front looking for Jones. He'll bounce around and Brenneman forces it just wide as it screamed right through the crease. Jones keeps it in, dumping it deep. Brenneman will get to that forecheck.
This might be the shift.
Only about 8 seconds left in the period. Jones in the corner, can't quite dig it out. And it'll end the period. So more back and forth action between these guys. 1-1 game one, 2-2 through a pair here.
2-2 through 2. And it was 1-1 through 1 this morning, right, through one game. So now we're going to head into period number 6. The score knotted at 3 on the day. Jeremy, some of the one of the bigger headlines I think of the day is that I joined the Mustache Club.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we'll see some of that in tomorrow's game.
Okay.
As we'll queue up a couple of opportunities here on Cine TV to
to
show off the Movember support.
Well, look at these two, Bolas, Flume.
It's the flight of the dads here.
Goodness gracious, they look fantastic. Carlson,
He's on the phone, I believe, brokering some deals.
A freshly trimmed mustache.
Pretty sure he just bought 7 oil wells in Texas.
He's calling in his bets.
That could also be. Why? When you've got apps now. You got apps that do everything.
This is true. So the Penguins now going to look to take, I guess, their 3rd lead of the game. The Penguins up 1-0. Knotted up by the Mission. Penguins up 2-1. Knotted up by the Mission. So a back and forth affair and just an even match. I mean, I would sign up for games against this Mission team anytime.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We also want to thank this Mission team for hosting here on this Friday. I want to thank them for having us out. Gracious hosts. We've had an excellent time thus far as we get ready to wrap this one up. So we're going to switch sides. We'll put 15 minutes on the clock. And this time, unlike usual, we're going to settle this on a 200 by 98 sheet.
I like it.
Of frozen water.
I like it.
Your City TV crew today, Rob Schweitzer on the camera, Jeremy Evans producing, the Commodore Pearsall.
Well, the players on the ice calling up to the stands asking for an update on the 09 game.
Still 4-2.
Nice to see them with their heads in this game here, right? Holy moly.
So a center ice face-off coming here.
Felt like a long intermission, didn't it?
It did. I could have gone to commercial, though. I think I have that capability somehow. I'm not sure. Pretty sure there's a button I can click to sell you some Legos or something as Caruso forces things wide.
Sell you some Legos.
We did see a 2,800 Lego replica of the John Hancock building yesterday. Pretty impressive. Squish said he could do it in like a week.
Is he a big Lego guy, right?
He has been. Little Moss Isley's kid. He has a functional roller coaster in our house built out of Legos.
Can he ride it?
No, Lego people can ride it.
Okay.
Squish is slightly bigger than they are, not much. As Chappie battles deep in the corner. The beer delivery coming through with a lime on the Coronas. I love it. A one-timer at time. Bounces over the stick of a Mission forward. It'll be swiped away by Caruso. Gains the line and dumps it in.
A long shift there. Over a minute for that line to start the period. You want to see these boys getting quick changes here in the 6th period of the day.
I think the Penguins are going to pick one of these seam passes off, or these stretch plays off, and go the other way. As I say, the Mission do it to the Penguins. One's able to break it up. Here's Bros.
Well, Foster had his stick knocked out of his hands there. No penalty called.
Here comes Carlson. In front, off the backhand of Golnack. Just couldn't force it through. I think if he lets that go, Halliday may have a monster scoring chance. Little communication maybe there as Halliday gets the line. He'll dump it all the way around. Golnack will dart to the opposite corner, and it's way further away here. Extra 18 feet to get there as Halliday gets to it. For Carlson in the corner. He'll pull it around, but goes off of a skate. Coming to the down the wall is the defenseman Track. Lyndon Track.
And look at this. You see Carlson going to get the fresh body with the puck in the offensive zone.
He was right at 58 seconds on that shift, getting Brenneman on.
Smart play, though. That's how you get those extended shifts in the offensive zone.
Pelly loses a twig, and the player steps on it. Penguins defenseman makes plays even when he doesn't have a stick.
He's that good.
Track able to win a battle. Working it to Jones near side. Good defensive play by the Mission to get control.
See Bolus there on the forecheck, motoring.
Now Brenneman. As it's chopped off of Pelly, it'll roll in on Squish. He'll get a cover.
Jeremy, you mentioned the Penguins, maybe going to try to pick off one of those passes. I think, Coach Verbeek, I saw him between games in the Chipotle restaurant studying the film. I think he's probably looking for those plays. So could that time in the film room pay off here in the 3rd?
Non-stop dedication from Coach Beaker. I mean,
I think he was
not much time in between games, and he broke down probably a 20, 30-minute film session for the boys.
He was enjoying a rice bowl while watching game film.
I think 90% of the team enjoying Chipotle in between games. I know Squish and Ryan, I myself had a nice quesadilla. That's a Pittsburgh quesadilla, in case you didn't know.
Yep.
Here's Bolus in his own end. He'll find Caruso behind the net. Up off the boards for Jones. Jones and Brenneman. A 2-on-2 developing. Jones around one. Brenneman driving in and drives it just wide. Here come the Mission back. They've got a 2-on-2 of their own. Bros directing traffic as the Mission drive in. It'll be picked off and turned back by the Penguins. It's Pearsall. Up the outside, tries to toe drag the middle. It's taken away and back on the Mission as we go back and forth. Defended at the Penguins line as they'll come in on an offside play.
The Penguins, again, looking to jump on that quick strike. We've seen the Mission be so dangerous with both their goals coming off the rush. And I think both Penguins' goals came as a result of some possession, right? Working the puck around. So just two different types of goals here for each team.
Rose with it across to Foster. Foster to Flume. Flume in front for Pearsall as he tries to split the Mission D. He tried to poke it through and grab it on the opposite side. Bros stick lifted from behind. Here come the Mission, 2-on-1. Sent short side. I thought he was going to feed it across. Up to the point, and we get an offside play.
See some of the Penguins coaches calling for the offsides from about a half a mile away. This wide ice surface, they spotted it.
98 feet to be exact.
Why not 100, you know?
Because they use the metric system. It's probably like even
some sort
centimeters.
Some sort of meters, yeah, okay. Mike Jones, how many meters is 98 feet? I'm guessing it's some sort of even number, right?
As he fires up the Google machine, the Mission work it down low. A centering pass, the foot of Bros in the way. Now a battle in the corner. As the Mission try to get some possession time here. Puck up off the dasher board, gathered in by Carlson. Carlson to his backhand for the OG. He gains the line, dumps it in. Try to get to it himself. His pressure forces it to Halliday. Halliday just couldn't find Carlson, but Carlson will find the puck nonetheless. Carrying around behind.
Nice pass.
Oh, what a read. As Carlson surveyed the scene and found track off the bench.
And you know what, Jeremy? That pass was so long that when he passed it, when he let go of the puck, Linden Track was still at like center ice, but he timed it so well. Oh my goodness, what a pass there by Carlson that Track comes in and picks it up right at the top of the circle.
And I believe Carlson then just turned and got to the net. He was the net front presence, I believe, on that play.
He's everywhere.
No, that was somebody else who darted from that corner. I just saw a black jersey come out of that corner, and I thought he was the one who got to the side of the cage there too. 29.87 meters. The truck getting us before Mr. Jones as the Squish will make a save.
So
Pelly will pull it around.
So that's not it.
No.
Here we go.
As here comes Halliday. Darting in, onside, by himself, short side. And that is Halliday. James Halliday making this one 3-2.
Boy,
what a goal.
What a play by Halliday, Jeremy. He gets that puck with speed in behind the defense, but did you see the puck bouncing? He was bouncing up on edge, and he was composed enough to settle that puck down, walked in, and put that puck right over the leg pad of the goaltender here for the Mission. Now the Penguins jump out to a 3-2 lead.
A huge goal. Now, every time the Penguins have had a one-goal lead, what's happened?
I know. They're going to have to cling to it, hopefully add to it.
Yes. Got to keep the Mission off the boards here in these ensuing. You know, last year we spent a lot of time talking about this. We spent a ton of time talking about shift after goals.
Yep.
We haven't talked about it much this year, but how important are these shifts right after a goal, for or against? As Pelly will get to the corner to gather a puck in. He finds Jones coming through center. And Mikey Jones did get to the number as well. Now, he might have beaten us to it as it's shot short side off a goaltender.
Yeah, we got to check the timestamp, right?
Yeah. See when that message came in? as Brenneman digs down low. And this is a good shift after a goal here.
Yep.
And look at Bolus in front, just wreaking havoc. Now he's like carrying a Mission player up the ice as they try to come through center. What defense there. Tandem by Chappell and Caruso. Just what communication to play a player, swing off of it, crisscross up. Good job as Schweitzer peels off to cover the guy to the outside. A puck will come in. Squish will push it forward. Couldn't get the mid on it, but he knocked it forward to Chappie. Here comes Flume. That could have been one of those dangerous plays.
Yeah, certainly could. Boy, the Penguins getting bailed out there.
Yeah, you saw earlier Bros kind of directing traffic. Schweitzer was on the back check, went to the other guy, allowing Chappell to play the puck. As this time it's Flume up off of Pearsall.
Oh, nice.
Mission try to send it across. Flume will get a stick to it. Good read. That was that pick I was talking about.
Yeah, they listen to you.
Here's Foster. Schweitzer. His shot off the glove. Right here, 7:20 to play. Never a bad shot. I like that one. It created a rebound. And the Mission breakout pops free. Penguins counterattack. Just past Flume, but he'll get to it. Penguins in the Mission zone. Here's Pearsall.
Oh, boy.
Run heavy into the boards. He loses his stick. He'll go for a line change as the Mission come back through center. A shot down low. Comes off the Squish tender's pad. He'll come up the wall to Carlson. Now Flume. Flume chopping it to the middle to the OG. Golnack just has it roll off of his backhand there to the Mission defense. Bros has it swiped away. Here come the Mission. In on the Squish tender. Winding, firing. What an angle by Squish to come out and take it away. Rebound picked up by Carlson. Skates through a stick and drives through into the offensive zone. Onside play. 3-on-2 developing as a puck rams off of a stick to the corner.
Boy, did Squish came out so far to play that angle perfectly. What
Forcing that shot up and high and over the net. The puck did come back out in the danger zone. The Penguins were able to clear.
You know, Jeremy, it's not about how big these goaltenders are. It's about how big they play, the angles, how they can come out and cut it down.
What a move by Pelly to get around. It's obviously easier if you're huge to take up more space, but the smaller ones, if they're quick, can come out, cut angles, look just as big, like you said.
And that is going to be Braden's stick. Broken.
Oh, man.
I was hoping to spend $350 today.
And you will get that chance.
Oh, my goodness. Thank God. Okay. Is there a Pure Hockey in Mount Prospect?
No, they're everywhere.
Okay.
In front, Golnack. What a save as the Mission goaltender gets the big pillow over to it.
Well, Halliday with the go-ahead goal here with a great feed there to Golnack in front. Golnack going to the net. Guess where his stick is, Jeremy? Right on the ice, strong.
There's Golnack again. Short side shot off the side of the cage. Leaves it for Halliday. He'll carry around to the opposite side. Mission with 4 guys that could have touched their goalie right there. Redirection in front and kicked out. What a save again.
Boy, what a shift from Golnack here. That puck comes in front, gets a stick on it a few times. Just an absolutely fantastic shift from this line. Buzzing in the offensive zone.
It's like Matt Caruso said, Dom's Nana is watching from Pittsburgh. Yes. Hi, Nana Caruso. It is awesome to have you here on Cine TV.
Jeremy, she has to be happy. Dom's been playing out of his mind here in this game.
Fantastic. As Bolus on the forecheck. Bolus trading off with Brendan. Those are 2 kids on a forecheck. Like, they just hound the puck until they have it. And here it is as Brenneman cuts towards the middle. He's knocked down. Following on Jones. Jones peeling across the top of the zone to the backhand. Pulling it all the way around. Now cutting towards the middle. He'll go through a Mission player. Here's Brenneman back to the corner. Pelly. Around 1. Up the wall, we get a whistle, and 2 players are headed off. Bolus is going to go off, as is 59 from the Mission.
Kind of whacking away there. And the ref not looking to give either team a power play here. Sends them both to the sin bin.
2 each.
We're going to play 5-on-5.
Should be 5-on-5. Coincidental penalties. There's 53,800 of you tuning in. Our numbers jumping up. Is the 09 game over?
It is over. 5-2.
5-2.
Yeah.
Okay.
5-2 bad guys.
But 09 game wraps up, and it looks like probably about 24,000 of you jumped on after that game to watch us wrap this one up. Penguins leading 3-2 here in Chicago against the Mission, the vaunted Mission. Every time the Penguins have taken the lead, the Mission have come right back. Penguins have had this lead now for a few minutes here and have kept the pressure on. I've liked their scoring chances in deep. This goaltender having probably 3 or 4 phenomenal saves to keep it a 1-goal game.
That's right. Boy, both goalies playing well. Again, similar to the earlier game, both teams with a lot of high-quality chances, right? These aren't shots from the point that, you see the whole way. A lot of goal-mouth scrambles, odd-man chances. Good action both ways.
Both players will be eligible to come out of the box at 3:29 to play in the game.
And a whistle.
And a whistle. As Caruso gathers it in, plays it down to Flume. Flume and Caruso play catch.
Penguins looking like they're on a power play. They're not.
As the Mission pack that middle, a shot from Chappell, and they'll try to counterattack. We've seen a ton of this counterattack. Here's Pearsall, able to cut it off, come away with it. His short side shot blockered away. That was headed for the corner. Here's Pearsall. Back to Chappie. Chappie back down low for Pearsall. Pearsall twisting along the wall, leaving it up top for Chappell. Chappell down low, looking for Schweitzer. It'll miss him, and kind of weird off the boards there.
Yeah.
Came back in towards the middle. Mission able to gather it and counterattack up the near side. 3-on-2 developing. Chappie, good gap, able to defend and force an offside play at the line. That defensive gap. Sorry about that. That was my. I backed that as up right into the.
Did you say that? Okay. Lost power briefly, folks. Sorry.
As the Mission coming in, feeding one backside, and it just doesn't connect. Puck fired around. A great scoring chance there for the Mission. That might have been a set play. As Chappie will toss it up the wall. Here's the OG. Gathering it while moving forward. Sending a cross ice pass. He'll miss Halliday, and Halliday will jump in offsides.
Yeah, close play there. And Jeremy, I have to tell you, all 3 lines have really been buzzing up front, right? Quality chances. And all 3 defensive pairs.
Yes.
Making plays. I mean, just a top-to-bottom effort here. Obviously, Squish and net playing lights out. You're seeing lots of great chances here. Looks like the Penguins are short one. There we go. Let's get Gully out there, the OG.
Battled for it center. Taken by the Mission into the zone. Forced outside. Puck in front, a one-timer, perfect defense by Foster. He was one of your 3 stars of the last game, and it's because of plays like that.
Yep. Goals that never happened because of Danny Foster, right?
The Mission will force it deep in the Penguins and look for the Mission to come hard and heavy for the next 3 minutes and 25 seconds as a breakout pass is broken up, but it'll pop free to Halliday. He'll find Carlson. Penguins got to have that F3. I'm sorry, came free to Golnack. Golnack with a shot down low. That F3 is important, playing from the defensive side of the puck and not letting those wings here. There's one on this far side. Good play by Halliday on the back pressure. Sent all the way across. Carlson in onside. He'll wind and fire a slapper that's blocked by a stick.
And Carlson looked like he went in and held down the L2 to kind of pivot backwards, right? Straight out of PlayStation.
Schweitzer up, waving at it. Halliday. The Mission cut off of him. 3-on-3 developing here. Shot into the paraphernalia and held.
And there comes Bolas back onto the ice. I called it. I said he's going to get a goal. He's going to get his chance here on this shift. This might be the last chance for him, Jeremy.
As long as we keep that puck in front of us and out from over our goal line.
I'd like a 2-minute and 45-second cycle in the Chicago zone, huh?
Yes. Like when a football team gets it with like 4 minutes left and runs for 4 yards exactly every play. Up high off the squish tender. Rebound, bouncing around in front. And it's carried out by Jones. Jones will be off as Brenneman had tried to go gadget leg himself onside. Couldn't hold the line. It'll be offsides.
Yeah. That's the second time of the day I've seen Zach Brenneman attempt to go into the full split, trying to stay on sides there.
I like this year. Penguins will get a line change, fresh bodies.
Yeah, boy.
Like, I know that was like 20, 30 seconds, but just in case you get pinned in your own end, that freshness will be important.
I'd rather have a 20-second
so
shift.
Clean.
So fresh and clean, yeah.
As the mission carry outside. An outside in move by Merrick. Cut off by the Pens. Here comes Flume. I want to see the Penguins. You're driving in potential 3-on-2 as it comes across Schweitzer. I thought he picked the corner. It'll rim around.
Goodness gracious. What a feed by Flume there.
Pelly twisting with it. Now the Penguins defense here activating. Pelly with a cross-ice feed. It's picked off and back come the mission. It's like a 4-on-2, 4-on-2, 5-on-2. That's what I mean. We need that F3 as the puck pops free. The Penguins had all the forwards in front of the net. It comes in. Squishteader 1-2 makes the save. You've got to have an F3.
Yep. Well,
oh, heart attack back the other direction.
Boy, oh boy. Yeah, the Penguins with the puck at the point there, gets coughed up, heading the other direction. You know, I think if you're Coach Verbeek, I think you want to see that puck be in behind the mission net, right? We don't need any more goals.
Yeah, rim that down low, get it deep, work down low. Like you said, 2-minute, 40-second cycle.
Yeah, it's fine, right? Nothing bad's going to happen with the puck down there.
As the puck tossed behind the Penguins net, here's Chappie. He'll go heavy off the glass. I like that, all the way out to center. Flume jumps up on the forecheck. Pearsall reading it. He's that F3, preventing that odd man rush as it's gapped up by Caruso. Taken away at center. Back pressure from Pearsall. Frees it up for Chappie.
I'd like to see a change here. Keep these bodies fresh.
Swatted about. Pulled away by Flume. Pearsall, now Flume. Flume will come in.
Oh,
toe dragging one. Pulls it around. In front for Pearsall. He'll try to drag it by.
Yeah, one too many drop passes, Jeremy. I want to see that puck in the offensive zone. Extended shift here from this line. I don't like to see this.
Here come the mission. Shot off Chappell. Another centering pass. Penguins need to ice one here, I think.
Yeah, 50 seconds to go. I don't see their goalie.
Schweitzer get to it. Nope.
Send it.
Yeah. Caruso tied up. Battling still Pearsall. Chopping it up the board. There's a mission player. Centering pass. Comes free. A backhand pass. He was looking across. Another one comes in front. As the puck batted about, the Squishteader will pounce and get on top and get a line change.
Boy, Jeremy, the Penguins are up 3-2. And the Mission aren't even looking to pull their goalie. I don't understand it.
She comes off. He or she comes off now.
Boy, I would have had that goalie out a minute ago.
Timeout Mission, as we're going to see 6-on-5 here. Now, let me be clear. Nothing is more important than being smart, being on the defensive side of the puck, getting it high up off glass. We don't need a hero.
No.
We need a gladiator.
We're allowed to win this game 3-2, right?
Yes.
Okay, well, let's do it. Yeah, I don't want to see, people looking for the empty net, right? Trying to go for glory. All we're looking to do is run off 30 seconds of clock here and enjoy the evening, right? That's the idea.
And my guess is that's the message being delivered here by Beaker.
Yeah, the Penguins now with two big games against the second-ranked Reapers tomorrow. Reapers presumably going to be fresh bodies. And I think some of those kids probably in school today. And the Penguins here with two hard-fought games. So we'll see what the Penguins have in the tank for tomorrow.
Penguins leading 3-2. Third period. 29.4 seconds to be exact.
All right, on the ice, you're going to see Carlson, Golnak, Halliday, Foster, and the Brodozer.
Your 5 flightless waterfowl. Defending a 4x6 net. Guarded by the diminutive goaltender, the Squishtender. Face-off controlled by the Mission. Shot comes in. Good block by Golnak. Halliday will get it out. Up for Carlson at center. He was trying to break free. Take it away, and in come the Mission. Poked to the outside by Bros. Penguins should be happy to kind of pin this one deep.
Oh, yeah.
3 players in front, 4 players in front. As it comes free, I'd like to see Halliday get deeper there. Another shot from the outside. In front, defended perfectly by Foster, cleared up, and the Penguins will come away with this one. Whew. Every inch of ice fought for out there. And the Penguins emerge victorious, taking a 3-2 win away from the mission here. And I'm exhausted after watching that one. We are going to watch the handshakes, and as we do, we'll send you over. I don't know how you're going to do this one, Commodore. I'm trying to give you a couple seconds here, but the Commodores 3 stars coming your way.
Jeremy, the third star for the Pittsburgh Penguins. Number 78, Dom Caruso. Just a defensive stalwart in this game. Breaking up plays, clearing pucks. Just a dominant game from Caruso. Second star for the Penguins. Number 97, D'Angelo Flume. Goal and an assist. Had his legs going in this game. A force on the ice, no question about it. Great game from D'Angelo. And the number 1 star and player of the game here for the Pittsburgh Penguins, your goaltender, number 1, the squish tender. You see it this morning. Yeah, you see it this morning. A defensive effort, stellar play by the Cannoli. Well, that's followed up by a stellar game from Squish. And just a fantastic effort, top to bottom. But kudos to Squish on a fantastic game. Those are your 3 stars.
Thanks to Bob Chappell for moving the Squish cam back and forth to me. We're going to head away here. We are back in action. Did we say 10:30 tomorrow?
10:30 Central.
Central, so 11:30 Eastern. Tomorrow, join us in the morning, a little pre-football stick and puck. What do you say against the Chicago Reapers here from Chicago? Thanks, everybody, for joining us on Cine TV.